How's it going, everyone? My name is Impeccable, and welcome back to a brand new live stream, where yet again we are back in our starter factory. And there's a reason why we are back here, and of course for me to demonstrate that, let's activate cinematic mode. Brilliant, great. Welcome Death, hope that you're doing good man, welcome to the stream. Just woke up. Well, it's good to have you here, man, welcome. So the reason why we're back here is because we are continuing our work over on our dam. And the good news is we have made some progression. The bad news is we still haven't gotten it done. Luckily though, we should be able to completely square away the main dam itself in today's stream. I also want to start working on our main conveyor belt bridge as well, which will be bringing all of our items over from our dune deserts to the Spire coast, which should be a rather well, interesting challenge, I suppose. So let's see how it's going to go. The first thing that I've got to try and do is firstly get some fuel, and then make sure that all of our storage containers over there that have all of our important items are completely filled to the brim. Same as well with our dimensional depot, because as you can see, we can still upload a bunch of items here to our depot, and I do want to try and make the most out of it. The most important item that I'm wanting to get first though is our copper sheets, because we currently have 0 of that, which isn't very good. So let's upload, I think 800 is what we can to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, get rid of that, lovely. The next thing that I want to make sure that I've got tons of is iron plates and iron rods, which honestly I can do from outside of here. Oh, and there goes our fuel. Luckily we have got quite a lot of fuel, so that's not a massive problem. And yeah, welcome again to everyone who will be tuning in to today's live stream. If I show you exactly what we're doing, it might make it a bit easier to understand. Go into resources, get rid of that. We are going to be needing coal, crude oil, sulfur, and the last one again is that nitrogen gas. And this is the area in which we are going to be making our rocket fuel factory. And here is where we are making our dam. So every single item over here will essentially be traveling along our conveyor belt highway. It will then meet somewhere along here. The conveyor belt highway will then continue out of our dam location somewhere to around about maybe somewhere in the middle here. And our rocket fuel factory will then be built around where our conveyor belt highway is. The reason why I'm having the highway going above the factory is just to add a little bit of chaos, I suppose. Organized chaos, mostly. We've got plenty coal, we've got plenty water, plenty crude oil here as well. How much is this, in fact? 300, that's about 600 already. And that's not even beginning to include all of this. I think what I'm going to do regarding all of this crude oil is I'm going to collect all of it, maybe not necessarily today, but I will be collecting all of it and bringing it to like one central location. So if I need it for rocket fuel, I can just belt it over there. If I need it for plastic, rubber, and petroleum coke, I can leave it over here. And if I need any more of it in reserves, it's always in that same location, so that's not too bad. Sulfur, we haven't got enough over here, but that's fine for what we're doing as of right now. Then again, nitrogen gas, we haven't got enough, but this is still a pretty good amount of nitrogen gas for this stage of the game. And essentially, that is our plan. Make sure all of this is traveling along one conveyor belt. So, it will be coming out of there. We've already talked about that, and again, our dam's going to be there. But then regarding our conveyor belt coming out from over here, I suppose we're going to have to angle it in a certain way where it starts, let's see, here maybe? Like it somehow goes into here at a slight angle. Then we just bring it out like so. Then we just do like a massive wall where this cross path is over there. That should be fine. Welcome, Sinister Plank. Hope that you are doing good. And that's essentially the plan. It will take us a few streams to do, but I think overall it should be rather fun. Yeah, it should be alright. Luckily now I have got tons of fuel on, well, not directly on me, but I've brought a few stacks over here. There we go. When it doesn't lag, I can then collect it, just like so. Yeah, look how quickly this is getting uploaded now. That's fantastic. In fact, if you actually search for our fuel, yeah, we can upload roughly 210. Lovely. I'll get 200 in there. Great. Everything else seems fine for the minute. Concrete, I do want to try and take more concrete. Steel beams, okay. Welcome, Mike. Hope that you're doing good, man. What's the project for today? Like, literally, if you just rerun the stream 5 minutes ago, I was just talking about it there. But essentially, we are finishing the main project of our dam, and then trying to get all the resources over. The reason why this might be a slight problem is because, well, firstly, how much time it's actually taken for us to get all of it ready for this stage of the game. It's taken us a very long time to do. Secondly, I'm running extremely low on quartz crystals, which isn't great. In fact, I did say that I was going to try and automate some quartz crystals today as the very first thing. So let's get that out the way with. But yes, I suppose the biggest problem with this project is it's draining our resources rather rapidly. And then secondly, I want to try and move on to some other parts of the factory today, because building a dam or a wall isn't that important, but we've started it now and I don't want to just abandon it. Especially considering, I thought I was a path, especially considering how close we actually are now to getting this done. Building before work, oh nice. Doesn't matter where I build this thing. I think it's only going to be temporary, but I suppose if we're making it, just do it properly, right? What I'm going to do to start off with is zoop you across over there. I don't really have too much room here in my inventory, but as time goes on, we are going to have quite a good amount of room. Move that here to the front because you require less resources. Brilliant. I'm then going to make sure that you are blocked off. I don't necessarily want... Actually, yeah, I don't want to add a path there. No point. But I do want to add some constructors, preferably. And there's our dismantle crates. Brilliant. That was always going to happen, though. So... luckily, we have got enough logistic floor underneath here, because sometimes my logistics is a bit all over the place, but it's good to see that's actually completely fine. I'm then going to probably want to place down 4 of these. 2 making our quartz crystals, 2 making our silica. That'll be alright. Yeah, we'll go there. 1, 2, 3. Can I get rid of this? No. Except, yes. Now the next question is, how much raw quartz have I actually got left over? Is there a floor underneath here? There actually is, okay. So now the next question, on top of that previous question, is where are my quartz crystals? Not here. Nope, that is underneath. There we go. I believe it's somewhere this direction. This is where it should be. I don't know if it actually is, but it's where it should be. Okay, I can see it. Here. Oh. We've only got 94. Right. Why am I sneezing already? Normally I sneeze in the middle of the stream, not at the very start. Yeah, we'll bet you over here for now. Oh dear. That was intentional, I was just making sure my jetpack was operational there. In fact, speaking of stuff... Oh. There you go. Apparently I can't equip this. Right, so if I do that, that, and that. Welcome to Hammer Max, hope that you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Okay, we've got to wait for that to upload first. Unless I do this. I can't do that either. There we go. Get that into there. I can't upload that, I know that for a fact. Okay, that's a couple stacks available now. Great. That's going to make flying around the factory a little bit easier. What, this is straight? How is this straight mode? Oh, you're kidding me. Now, I'm not one to judge. Just kidding, I am. This isn't even close to being straight. How has it ended up like that? So, you're not straight. That's not... Okay, so literally nothing works, essentially. Right, so that's not annoying. The way that I can try and fix this is by zooping you out to there. Doing this. Making sure you're connected first. So now you're guaranteed to be straight. Great. That's what we're looking for. Though still, like, why is it slightly overlapping here? Where was it? It was here. Maybe it's fine, I don't know. It definitely wasn't fine before, but now it seems like it's fine. Yeah, I know it's a bug, I know. It's just annoying. Oh, and again. Okay, let's just use straight mode, I think. Oh, sorry, default mode. Oh, dear. Let's use that. Let's just turn that on, firstly. Is there anything that I can get out of here? I suppose for now I'll chuck you here. That would do. Brilliant, I now brought you roughly over there. I'll bring you guys down here a little bit. In fact, how far down do you guys have to go? It's the floor below us, or below this, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, the hover pack's great. If you guys haven't actually bought the hover pack yet, maybe if you thought about it but thought, maybe not. I recommend it, because I was never interested in the hover pack to begin with, but after I started using it, it's not bad. There are some annoying parts, like whenever you stand on a stationary object, your character automatically stops hovering. Also, when you release the controls, your character still hovers a little bit like this. Again, quite annoying. I wish you just went stationary immediately. Regardless. Now, how am I actually going to divide up all of these quartz? That's now the next question. There. Wait. Got 9,500. Oh, we actually reached the milestone. No way. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, we were about 2 away when we started the stream. I wasn't actually expecting to get it today, so that's quite nice. Thank you very much, everybody. Okay, the next thing for us to do now is... Oh, just that one? Okay, just that one. Make sure you're all connected to some power, which is often rather important to do. Apparently power actually helps your factories. I mean, who would have thought? Next. First two, we'll be making some silica. That's 22.5, 44.5 in total. That's not bad. So then we have to do 94 minus 44.5, I believe it was. Or let's say roughly 50. That'll be 40. 50. There we go, just shy there of 50. Great. And that's only roughly 28 quartz crystals per minute there, which really isn't that much. It's gonna have to do, though, what we need. So I'll then go into organization. I'll place you... There. Perfect. Can I even go one further back? I think so. And place this here as well. There is a reason why I'm placing it like this, by the way. I know it looks completely wrong, but it is right. What I need it to do. We're then going to find ourselves a merger. If you put down one of those conveyor poles straight down, it will be correct. Yeah. It seems to be whenever you turn the conveyor belt, it does that. When you go around a corner. Otherwise, it's fine. Up there. Why are you not on? No power. Oh, it's done the weird... Okay, right. Done that. Although it's saying... What? There we go. I don't know what I did there, but regardless, the power is now activated, so that's brilliant. Finally, dimensional depots. Can I afford you? Oh, wow. I can afford 13 of them. I think I will commit with this. I don't see a reason not to, so let's go with that. And regarding... No. Then regarding you, can I go from the bottom? I can, but it will slightly overlap there, which I'm not a very big fan of. You're not going to get uploaded. You're now going to get uploaded. That's fantastic. Okay. So that is basically the logistic part for now. Done. It didn't take us too long there. The only problem is we've now no longer got any remaining quartz coming into this part of the factory, which is pretty bad. Oh well. Regardless, if you look on the right side of the screen, those are the items that I'm going to need. So, quite a lot of resources, in fact tons of resources. I can afford all of them thanks to my dimensional depot. Although, if there's any way that I can try and make life a bit easier and just get it all here at the same time, that would be great as well, if I'm honest. Let's see. Starting with iron plates. Yeah, we only need 100 more. We can definitely get that. How are you guys doing? You're doing good. 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 Oh, wow. Wow. The heck? Right. That's pretty awesome, actually. Let's just get all of these computers and just sync them. That will give us a solid amount of coupons. You guys should be completely fine. Yeah, not even remotely close. Motors is the only other one that I'm a bit concerned about. Yeah, we can sync you there as well. So computers and motors, and we might as well sync our heavy modular frames. Everything else doesn't really need syncing as of right now. We're not making that much per minute, and that's the entire point. Because if I'm making, let's say, why are you yellow? Too much, that's fine. If I was making 10 computers per minute, that's just a very unreasonable amount for a starter factory. Of course, further down the line, we'll be making a lot more than 10 per minute. In fact, I don't know how much it is, but I know that it's a lot. Get the job done, let's just say that. Thank you very much to It's Lionspear, who literally followed on Twitch about 1 minute before I started going live. So that was good timing. Thank you very much for that. Okay, you're completely fine now. You... Oh, wow. That's a lot more than I thought. Good job, modular engines. Very good job. I'm producing them over here, so I haven't summer slooped this, I don't think. It'd be stupid if I did. Okay, no, I didn't. Good. The reason as to why I said it would be stupid if I did, I'll probably explain that, is because I'm using 3 of these bad boys to make our modular engines. One of them requires 4 summer sloops. That's 12 summer sloops just to make 2 modular engines rather than 1 per minute, or 6 rather than 3. That, in my opinion, is just not worth it. What I am doing, though, I believe is summer slooping our adaptive control units, because they sync for a lot. Why are you flashing yellow? That's bad. Should not be doing that. Cable. Oh dear. I believe our cable is being made here as well. So what's the problem then with you lot? No dramas there. No dramas there. You're fine. You're fine. 20, 40, 56, making 28 per minute. And you need 28 per minute. So we're making the right amount of cable. So cable shouldn't be a problem then. But clearly it is. That could have something to do with our iron ingot production. But it shouldn't do. Let's see where you're being made. Just very quickly making sure that everything is fine here. We're coming through here. I'm pretty sure you're making exactly 30 per minute, aren't you? Yeah, that's exactly 30 there per minute. 11. That's 22.2. 23, that's 30. So we're making the exact amount for what I need. I don't know why we've got problems then. I think what I'll do is I'll give it a bit of a kickstart. There we go. Just like so. Tuck you into there for now. Regarding you lot, which again shouldn't actually be having any problem. Wait, yeah. Oh wait, no, but that's going to finish now. It's not going to have enough. Off by 1. That's really weird. About power being helpful, can't confirm it. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I don't know. Apparently power in this game is supposed to help you out, but we've had no factual based evidence about that. We need the facts. I need it written in black and white. Signed by the king himself. Yep, this is just another reason as to why this project could be a problem. I'm seeing green lights everywhere though. I can't see any other yellow lights. The only other ones that I saw is that we had too many items. So that's not really much of a problem. Like, that's a pretty good problem to have most of the time, because sometimes you might not have connected, let's say, your constructor to the conveyor belt line, so you're just wasting items, but no, not this time. Everything on me right now is fine. The only other thing that I'm actually going to get is now our cable and wire that upload that to the depot, which is not from there, obviously. I knew that. Yeah, of course, yeah. We'll go 4 for you. Move you over to there. We have got quite a lot of rubbish on us, haven't we? Well, I say rubbish, it's actually quite valuable, but I don't need it as of right now. Time by the devil. We could try that, see if it's going to go through. That's... Oh no, I've pressed the button so my PC stops. There we go. But if that's... I don't need that. Shouldn't need... I do need that though. Last thing that I'm then going to need now is some cable. And that will all be uploaded to the depot, just like so. Brilliant. And let's go back over to our dam project. Again, thank you very much to everyone who's tuning in today. Hope that you guys are doing well. Before I actually go back, make sure to switch out to this. Because if I don't, I can't control myself as I'm falling in, which isn't very good. You 360? I placed you here a couple days ago and you had to be 360. You're more, because that's less. That's actually completely fine. Yeah. Rightio. Let's do it. And will our game lag is the next question. Shouldn't do. Nice. We land. Ooh. Land we can. Brilliant. The next part in which we're now going to be working on is this part right here in the middle. The plan is I want to go back by one, which I've already done. And I'm wondering, firstly, get rid of that because it's just annoying. There we go. Can I place you? No. You? No. No. You. Here. No. So where is this one? Again, could be a bit of a tight squeeze here. I think it's definitely worth trying to find out though. Helm's Deep. Is that what this area is called? I don't actually know what it's called if I'm honest. Now we just gotta try and nudge it up. And it slides on there beautifully. I don't know if we're gonna have to still nudge it a little bit. Yes, we are. There. I think that's the location I want it to be built in. I will very quickly double check though. And if that's okay, we'll commit with it. If it's not okay, we can do some adjustments. Simple. It doesn't look right. Welcome Nintez or Zero over on Twitch. Thank you very much. I appreciate the follow. Now that's correct. Bring it forward by that much. I could not. Okay, wow, nice. It's a big wall. Yeah, it is a big wall. Yeah. Oh well. YouTube videos and saw you were online on YouTube. Yeah. I try and do a couple streams a week. Although, to be honest, as of recent, we've been doing tons of streams. I haven't stopped streaming, it doesn't feel like. Okay, so that's the position that I want it to be in. That's not bad. Again, now it's up to the height. Is it going to be in a good location? Yeah, because that's going to come down there a little bit. Perfect. That's fine. Brilliant. I think what we'll do is come down by another one. Stop. Actually, I don't think we will. What I'm going to try and do now is something like this. Have that come across over there. Tons of streams. I'm glad that you are enjoying them, because I'm enjoying them as well. We'll go down by 5 there. 3, then 5. In fact, no, a bit more. 3 more there on the sides. That's fine. What I then want to try and do is bring this back by 1 more blueprint, I think. And this is 001, I believe. Doesn't actually say. I'm pretty sure. Wait, I can actually tell, can't I? 002. Okay. So in that case, you. In fact, you're cheaper. I don't need the other one. I am missing encased industrial beams. Right. When I brought over all the items, okay, now it says that I'm missing them. Before it didn't. So, did you cost encased industrial beams? Oh, you did. You cost 48. What? How do you cost 48 encased industrial beams? How much is the big sign? Right, well, that's why it cost 48. That's alright. I could try and get it back on my starter factory, but we have also got some items above over here as well, so let's try and get up there if we can. Oh, okay. Wasn't completely straight that. I don't know how long today's stream's going to be, because unfortunately for Wednesdays, I'm quite busy in real life. Let's try and go for a couple hours. Yeah, we'll go for a couple hours. See how we get on, and hopefully if I've got some time, I'll continue. I didn't mean to go up. I'm going to try and redo the road here as well. Stop the Z snapper. Which would be simple to do. Well, I say simple. It might reduce me to tears, but that's fine. At least on similar ones. Luckily for these ones, I can tell the difference. Because the 001 blueprint has this, the 002 blueprint doesn't. Basically, the 001, 002, they're just our conveyor belt highway, but our straight variant of it. Not the ramp, not the junction, just our regular conveyor belt highway. With very small differences. Okay, now I can afford you. Doesn't matter, I don't think, which way I place you in. Actually, yeah, it does, yeah, actually. But it's the right way. That's good. And then this is where I'm going to have some massive black wall, essentially. Which will make sense. Switch you out to this. There. Okay, I can't actually place it down there because of clipping reasons. Really? I can place you down here. I don't want to place you down there, though. Just clipping with that. I can get rid of it. That should be up by 4, actually. Always so dark in this part of the map, isn't it? Do it up with this. So the way that this is basically going to work is that it's going to look like the conveyor belt highway continues into here, but it's not. It's just going to be a black wall, and then all of our items will then just go through the black wall. It will make sense. I had to do it. One, two, three, four. I'm not going to be using these 1 meter walls for the entire thing, because that will just take us far too long. I am going to bring it up to here. Great. Disable nights and options? Yeah, it would be great. I think there is a couple mods where you can do it. I shouldn't have to download a mod to see my game. Are you going to be automatically black? You're not. You're going to be grey, aren't you? Yes. Here's the problem, though, with this, right? You can very clearly see the pattern. Really annoying. Get rid of that just so I'm not building by over by 1. $2D Zoop would be pretty cool. There's a lot of things I'm sure they are going to add into this game eventually. Especially since I don't think they're going to do any major updates now until update 2.0. Like update 1.2, updates 1.3, 1.4, they're all going to be mostly quality of life stuff, if I'm entirely honest. I'm not a developer, I don't know what they're doing, but if I was to have an educated guess, that's what I would assume that they would be doing. This is fine. This is what I was trying to go with. I can't just bring you straight down, right, because that would just look rather weird. Let's try it. It literally says not to do something, then I do it instantly. Looks fine. That's what I wanted it to look like a void almost. That's completely fine. Okay, the last thing that I want to try and do for this particular area, at least, until we move on to the bottom part, is this. This is what I did over on the other side for our coal power plant, and it ended up looking fine. Yep. I don't mind that. Okay, is there anything else I want to try and add now for the top part? I don't think so. Obviously, I don't want there to be lights, because the whole point is that you're not supposed to be able to see in there. What I will be doing, though, is continuing our hypertube cannon through to here. Absolutely. Let's try and line that up. No. There. Oh, it's too high. Gosh darn it. There? That looks way too low. Apparently it's fine. Okay. You then have to do the exact same thing underneath here as well. Are you kidding me? Underneath here. Although, do I? No, I could actually leave it like this. No. Do that. GP straight up. Lovely. A lot of content they can add, like a farm. Potentially. I don't think they'll be doing anything like crazy. You never know. Nothing's confirmed until it's confirmed. So there's no silly guesses until then. There are wrong guesses, and I'm sure there'll be a few of them. Myself included will most likely say a few of them. There's no city ones. Oh, come on, get me through. There we go. Okay, now let's try and go to the bit underneath here. How am I going to decorate this? I'm thinking, which is pretty dangerous, something like this. Again, I'll select this item. Apparently I'm on top of, yep, because it's being built up there now, apparently. And drag you down by 2. Able to. Great. What would you like them to add, Nintez, into the game? Because, I mean, it's always nice to hear other people's opinions, but for me personally, I feel like they've added enough. I don't want the game to start adding useless things just for the sake of adding stuff. I'd rather choose quality over quantity. Because I've watched other franchises like Call of Duty, well, get stabbed massively in the back. Things like that. I don't mind it, but only to come down here by 1. There we go. Then you, I'll select this, will then just come straight down. How would that look? I mean, it would look fine. Where's the center? The center's there. It's about 1 foundation center. I think what I'm actually going to end up doing here is this. Let's come back up to the top and let's design our very final blueprint for this particular area. Then we can start with our more logistical stuff, potentially difficult stuff, but interesting. Or foundation wide. Yeah, it could be right. Well, it could be interesting. You can already make roads though, like what I've done over here. There. Do I want to load in the blueprint for this? No. How is it still dark? Like, my light isn't even... Like, this is my light turned on, by the way. Off, on. You can barely even notice it unless I look at one of these. I do apologise for that, but again, there's not really too much I can do from my side here. Unless I want to download mods, which again, I've been over this, but I'm not downloading mods for this game. Right. Let's start with you. We're gonna come back by that much, I'd say. That was good. One more out here as well. Making sure that you're all the right colour. Wants to be nice and dark. Which it now is. We have to remember as well, this is the middle part right here. Great. Welcome the bearded shuffler. Hope that you're doing good, man. Rare pickle live stream, yes. I mean, we have been trying to stream every single day for the last month and a half. I think so far we've managed to do most of the days. I won't be here September. I'll make a video talking about why eventually, but... yeah. Chuck that up to there. And with you, can I like half nudge you? Here. Just so that you're sticking out a bit more. I can. Okay, that's interesting. I don't actually want to do that though. Oh dear. Classic me. Doing something, realizing it works, and doesn't do it anyway. Yeah. Sounds about right. Right, hello? Where? Oh, they're still there. Wondering where that was. No. Okay. That's that now done. I don't want anything gigantic in here. We're going to keep this very, very simple. Because you're, in theory, going to be the middle, aren't you? So what I'm going to try and do is this. And then that. And this is the middle point. Nope. That looks off, because it is off. Wow, that's incredible. What's we working on? We are working on a dam. Essentially, long story short, we've got a bunch of items that I want to try and get from this part of the map over to this part of the map, but I want it to look quite nice. So I'll be covering this area in asphalt, and then I'm building some, I know it looks like a castle from this side, but we are building a dam or a wall looking thing to essentially transport my items from this side to here. So we're going to have a road here which is going to lead to absolutely nothing. It's a road to a depression. And underneath here we've got our main conveyor belt items themselves, which will then be carrying all of our coal, a little bit of sulfur from up there and around there, our nitrogen gas pipes, and that's it. Because we're getting our crude oil and water from over here. So that shouldn't be a massive problem. I'm then going to have to design another blueprint that's literally just for conveyors, not for the road itself. And that will then be connecting some more crude oil from around there and a bunch more crude oil from over there as well. That will then connect to here, and then, yeah, it's just stuff. Lots of stuff and things, basically. We're then going to have like a very small tower coming over there, which is where our rocket fuel factory is going to be. Then all these items are then going to go like straight vertically down. I still don't know what I'm going to be doing with the road yet, because the road can't just go vertically down. I have got a ramp blueprint, but I don't necessarily want to use that because it's like a 2-meter gradient, so it'll take about like a mile for it to actually go down from where it is there to the actual sea level. So we are still thinking about that. Big enough for a truck? Yeah, I mean, this road definitely isn't. This road is. The lanes aren't. But I can get one truck in per side of the road. Where is it? Transport. Of course you can't see it, but that's basically one. It's like 2 and a bit foundations wide, so it's like the same size as this basically. So it can fit a truck, but per lane it is going to be a bit of a struggle session. Yeah, I mean it works. It's easier portrayed than done. Like, if you were to actually drive or have the AI drive like this, it isn't going to go in a straight line. If you guys have ever messed around with trucks or trucks or tractors before, they don't actually go the exact routes that you've personally done. They go out of their way to make things as difficult as humanly or AI possible for you, which is really annoying. The very final thing that I'm going to be doing here now is this. I might have to bring that up, just so I don't have to clip these into each other. We've got plans, it's just whether or not the plans are going to work is a different thing. So, alright. I don't want you to go down. Same with you, same with you. Bring you up there by 2. Same with, no, that's 3. Same with you. Welcome, Rob, hope that you're doing good, man. Where to place the electronics factory? It's one of those items that requires, or one of those factories even, that requires so many different items that it's more of a personal thing, I suppose. Like, where do you personally want to try and place us? I don't know where I'll be placing mine yet. Like, the majority of my factories, I know where they're going to be. But for the electronics one, I am still undecided as of right now. Welcome, Citrus. Hope that you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. I'm looking for something here. I'm looking for that. Now what I'm going to do very quickly, let's see how long this is going to take me. Lovely, that was maybe 12 seconds. Wasn't timing it. That line won't show. Brilliant. Are we done with this? I suppose maybe I want a bit of a sharper angle here. Good TV show, by the way. Sharp. There we go. Wee. Fantastic. Although, are you sticking out by a bit too much now? No, I can't physically do that. That's going to be good enough then. What do I actually call you? That's our next question now. You're going to be Damn Bottom 001. Damn Bottom, wow. Lovely. And we'll activate our damn colour. And there's damn blueprints. I'm probably going to have to place down quite a few of these blueprints, but it's alright. That's a glass wall. Nice. Welcome, Red Z Baron. Hope that you're well. Yeah, of course. We had to, didn't we? I mean, it's just good, isn't it? It's just good. I've got about 100,000 of it, though, so good to use it. I have calculated, if I consume... I sound like such a nerd. I've calculated. No, I've tried to work out how long my liquid biofuel is going to last. And if I consume the same amount that I'm consuming right now, I've got about an entire year's worth of supply of liquid biofuel. We've got about 100,000 lying around, and there's actually going to increase. I've got a bunch more leaves and wood, which I'm going to be summer slooping. I'm then going to summer sloop the plastic into our canisters. Then summer sloop our solid biofuel, which has already been summer slooped twice. Then summer sloop with that in the refinery. Then, yep, so in total I'm going through like 4 different summer sloop stages. Because... yeah, why not? Is that a bit overkill? What if I was? What did I just snap that to? Asgard. There we go. Lovely. I don't even know what I snapped that to though, but I'm so far away I might as well get a little bit closer. And this wall is just going to come out. I'm just going to continue. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're in the center, which should be here. Okay. Height-wise, are we fine with it? No. There we go. Then move you back by 8, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's good. Let's see what this is going to end up looking like. It looks like a dam. I'm trying to get it to. I'm trying. And of course, you're going to go straight through there, aren't you? That's fine. And bring you straight down, if I can. Where are you? There we go. Got it eventually. Hey, did that? Didn't even work. Where's Scallywag? Please. Great. Ventilation. Yeah, we could go with that along here. There's always one thing I forget to add now is the ventilation stuff, because I'm just not used to having it. But no, we would like that. Make sure that this is completely fine. I know it's a blank wall. It doesn't have to look too overly detailed, because this is essentially below where I'm going to be building everything. So it's okay. I do want some concrete here, though. Let's come out by 2. 3 is probably a little bit too much. Yeah, that's completely fine. Da, 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 da. Move that out like so. Okay, so we then have to do it over on this side. Honestly, I don't actually mind the sort of basic look of it. 1 meter wall, because I don't like the pattern on the 4 meter wall. I find it annoying to look at. Jeez. Ow. That's fine, I intentionally landed like that. Brilliant. Okay, so now what I'm going to try and do is make sure that there's a slight roof in there. I do that, go up by a little bit now. How's that? Is it going to stick out? It's actually fine if it does, because what I can do is this. And paint you black. That's fine. Then do the exact same thing underneath here then as well. Yeah, they look a little bit cleaner. Yeah, that's the main reason. If there's any reason you're using... Yeah, so the reason why I'm using the 1 meter wall is because I just think it looks a bit nicer. For example, if I was to get rid of that, then place down this... Look at the pattern difference. It would be a slightly different color though, so I'll make sure it's the same. You can barely see it from a distance. But there is a difference. Like, look at the pattern there, compared to the pattern here. This is nice and basic, it's simple. There's a lot going on here. I don't mind the way it looks. But when I'm doing something like this, to be honest, it doesn't make a massive difference. But it makes a difference to me. So. Yep. You're considering a biofuel only run? I suppose you could be fine with that. Yeah, no reason why not. Let me very quickly actually record something here for the YouTube. There we go. So, the main middle part of the dam/wall is now complete. And it's looking fine. I wanted it to look like some sort of dark alleyway going into some mysterious looking cave. And I think we have successfully been able to achieve that. But there is one thing that is significantly buggering me. And you guys might be able to see a little bit like what I was talking about here with the pattern. See, look, this is the 4 meter wall. You can very clearly see it. I'll probably change that a bit later. Oh well. I'll talk about it a bit now though. When we actually go inside the door, you can very clearly see we have used the 4 meter basic wall background. And I do want to try and change that if we can. But for now, it's completely fine. It serves the purpose that I need it to. One final shot underneath here, we can go back to just stuff. Oh dear. Nice. And this is what it looks like from underneath. Again, extremely simple, but it does the job that I needed it to. Now, I want to try and work a little bit on the logistics and actually make sure that everything is properly connected. Which, yet again, is easier said than done. Last shot. We'll get like a bit of a wide shot. It doesn't look too bad, does it? We're definitely nowhere near finished, even though it may look like it. But considering we've only spent like 4.5 hours making this, it's not too bad. There we go. Okie dokie. Now it's time to work on the logistics, which shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I know someone was saying about the ventilation. We can definitely try and add that a bit later on there as well. Where did I build you? I think it was here, wasn't it? There we go. First thing that I want to try and do, though, is this. Where is it? Logistics. Welcome you coming. Hope that you're doing well today. Fallout Vegas. Wow, I mean, maybe I've been inspired by that. I've never played it. Stranger things have happened. How many pipes am I getting over here? It's 4, isn't it? So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Why am I splitting them up? I suppose it'll look a bit neater, but how many? Right. Let's whip open the map very quickly. How many resources per minute am I going to get across? And then how much can our pipes or belt actually handle? So regarding our sulfur, I can probably cancel that. I can't fit you guys onto one belt. So that's 2 belts there for that. If I combine both of you guys together, because we're basing this off minor Mark 3s, not Mark 2s here. So 1 for that, 1 for that. You're 600 combined, so I can definitely combine you 2 together. At the minute, I can only have 150 per one. I've only got Mark 2 minors unlocked. That's completely fine. You 2, that would be 600 per minute. My belts can only handle... Oh, 780. Yeah. So I suppose I can combine you guys together. 780... No. 600, 900... Okay, no, so I can't combine you 2. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you can only handle 11. So we are going to have to overlap something. It's most likely going to be our pipes. But that's alright. That's fine. You're having to figure out how much strain your belts can handle. You play games to escape reality. Why can't conveyor belts just handle 10,000 items per minute? We're living in the future. Come on. Again, you're only 11, aren't you? Gosh darn it, man. So, when it comes to our liquids, I suppose what we can do is get rid of you 3. And do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will then be able to get everything that I then need over. Am I going to be a nerd and label where I want everything to actually come out of? Yeah, because that's probably going to be smart. When it comes to coal, I think I need like 6 of these, don't I? 4, 2, 12, 6. Yeah. Don't ask what maths I just did there, but I think it's correct. I do want to try and change the background here. There's everything black. Although, would that work? Yeah? I mean, it works. I can hardly see what it is, though, because the wall's also black. The coal's black, the background's black, the wall is black. How about if we do like a grey? We'll draw the line there. That looks tolerable. Let's go with that. Control C. 4, 5, 6. Then you 2 on the end here should be sulfur. The next thing that I want to try and figure out, and this actually is really important, especially when you're handling conveyor belts or pipes that aren't all bringing in the exact amount of resources per minute that's well, are all equal to each other. So like, for example, if this is 200 coal per minute, and this is 300 coal per minute, how am I going to know? Well, there's 2 ways I can do that. Firstly, I can do the conveyor throughput monitors, or I can just write a note above or below it telling me how much of the particular resource I've got coming in. When it comes to our pipes, you guys are all split the exact same, I believe. So what I'm going to do is, just over here to the side, you're going to be nitrogen. Thank you. And I believe the way that we are splitting this, because we figured this out, I think it was yesterday, and it made sense in my brain, so it probably is really dumb. But let's go through it. Welcome, Runbeer. 10,000. Oh, yeah, definitely. Mark 7 conveyor belts. Absolutely. Absolutely. And thank you very much again to Nintendo for the follow over on Twitch. I don't know if I said thank you earlier, but thank you now. I do appreciate that. And welcome to the subscribers on YouTube as well. I do greatly appreciate everyone tuning in today. So, you're 300 per minute. Oh, yeah, this is what I was talking about. So, I don't actually want to combine you two together, because then you'll get 600 per minute. In theory, I can carry that, but it doesn't actually work properly. So I'm going to combine you three together, which is 900 per minute, then split you into two. So what I'll probably end up doing is splitting this one instantly. So 150 then comes over here, joins with that, that's 450. Then another one that comes over here, that's 450. I'll then combine you guys together, that's 450. Then combine you guys together, that's 450. That means we've got 4 pipes exactly with 450 nitrogen gas per pipe. Again, in my pea-sized brain, that makes sense. So what I'm then going to do, directly on top of this, I'm going to change the background here. No. How's that going to look? Tolerable. We'll then change the layout to show a number. You're going to be too big, aren't you? Yeah, but it's okay. I think we'll leave it like that. There we go. Okay. Now, when it comes to you lots, no, you're all going to be different. Because you're unique. Not in a good way. Couple more of these. Call. So, right. Let's figure this out. The first one that I want is going to be you two. Combined, but am I doing Mark 2s or Mark 3s? Does it matter? Is the next question. The answer is yes. Can I afford Mark 3 miners? How much? I know that I can't, right? But I very quickly do want to double check what is the actual cost of unlocking Mark 3 miners. I believe it's fused modular frames and potentially turbo motors. Yeah. That's fine too. Yeah, so the maths works out lovely. It's quite nice. You. No, no. No. Maybe, actually. Oh, crap, I need this. Oh, I completely forgot. Oh, okay, so I need... What even is that? Oh, you're the RCUs. So how do I lock RCUs? Here. Okay, I can do this. We can afford this. So let's... Okay, my shoulder just clicked. How did my shoulder click? I didn't even move it. How am I unfit? No, this is... I'm being nerfed by God. I don't know what I've done wrong. I really don't. My shoulder shouldn't be clicking. I'm not 103 years old. I feel like it sometimes. I really do. But that's unacceptable nerfing. Okay, have I got the aluminium? I bloody well should do. No, yeah, we definitely do. But did I bring it over now? Oh, wow. Oh, brilliant. How about the casing? In fact, you know what? No. I can't do that. Where is our casings even being stored? I know I know I brought some over. Maybe I didn't put it into a storage area just yet. Birthday golf. Maybe it is. I woke up yesterday with what felt what? It was like a massive bruise on my rib. How did I get that? I went to sleep. It was completely fine. Okay, I didn't actually bring my casings over here. So where the heck are my casings? Okay, we've got 400 here. That's gonna have to do. I don't know where the rest has gone. Computers. We've got 150 on us. We've got tons. I know for a fact we have got tons. Grand. Plastic, again, we have got tons of that as well. I am sinking all of our plastic now. That's how much we've got. We are rolling in it. That should be fun. The reason why I'm taking a lot more than what I actually need is because of this. There we go. Yeah, I can upload a ton of it up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have enough resources now to unlock this. And the next question, a follow-up question, is can we handcraft the RCUs?
Milestone
oh, you are a
reached.
bit naughty.
Several parts more efficient and powerful than the human brain can now be made to compensate for many deficiencies otherwise encountered in future development efforts.
Far too long.
The blender enables you to mix and or combine parts and fluids
Ada.
for more complex recipes.
Yep.
Most importantly,
that's what I needed.
project part number 6, the assembly director system, should be produced and delivered to the space elevator as soon as possible.
I'm so far away from being able to afford this, it's actually laughable. Supercomputers. So I need 50 of these no matter what, and then I can make that. How about supercomputers? Where do I unlock supercomputers? Have I already unlocked supercomputers? What is a supercomputer? How do I make it? What do I do? How do I play this game? Apparently I've already unlocked it. I can handcraft you, but I need this. I need AI limiters, and I need that. Oh dear, the amount of handcrafting I might have to do. But this is going to be so worth it, though. What's the next thing here that I can unlock again? It was... I need you. I need more aluminium stuff as well. So, let's very quickly... I know this is like a side quest within a side quest within a side quest. I want to very quickly head back over to our aluminium facility and try and grab all of the aluminium that we've got lying around. Because if I'm actually able to unlock Mark III miners today, which again I know is a bit of a pin, but that suits quite nicely with the title of today's live stream, then that will be really good. It almost makes no sense for us just to have unlocked Phase 3 like a couple days ago. And already be looking at Mark III miners, but again, the reason why I'm so interested in them is because I get more items per minute, rather than having to build everything, unlocking Mark III miners in a couple of weeks, and then having to redo chunks of it all over again. No one wants to have to do that. Can I afford you? I actually can't. Okay, you're gonna have to do. Yeah, Rambit, it's... Okay, that was a terrible boost. Do that again. Do that. Oh well. Put a sign over the call sign that says Employee of the Month. I probably should. You guys think I'd win Employee of the Month for my own factory? I don't know. Like, there's lots of competition. There's me. There's myself. There's There's Pioneer 1. I don't know. Luckily my game doesn't lag. Only haters say that this game lags for me. Only FPS deniers. God. Core does more work. To be fair, it probably does. Bloody hell. Okay, so I'm syncing everything because... Again, I am the DJ toenail of Satisfactory, so that's just a dumb thing for me to try and do. But I should have a bunch of storage containers lying around. Yeah. Oh, yes! Okay, the moment of truth. Have I been smart, or have I been done? We should see some aluminium products in here. Oh. Yes! See, I told you guys I'm only half stupid. There we go. What's the bad idea? We're building a massive dam. It is a huge dam. It's requiring resources I haven't got. It's requiring time I don't have. And it's now requiring me to do a bunch of other things which I shouldn't have to do for this stage of the game. It's certainly a bad idea, but I think the way that we're doing it isn't necessarily bad. It's just... It's a combination of all sorts of... pain. It is pain. Oh well, okay, I don't want a supercomputer, I want radio. Oh, I can actually afford all of you. The problem being is that it's going to take so long to handcraft all of this. So, can I be a lazy mofo and drop down one of you? I believe I can afford it, so let's get rid of that. Get you placed down. I do want to try and get some encased industrial. No, actually, no, I don't. I can afford Mark 5 conveyor belt, so we'll use Mark 5. Yeah, pain's fine. Pain's only bad when it's painful. That's a really motivational saying, by the way. Pain is only bad when it's painful. Right, you, because this is only going to be temporary. I don't like handcrafting things unless I'm in like a desperate situation. As of right now, we are in a desperate situation, so, yeah. Handcrafting for the win. Organization. Industrial storage boxes. I can't afford you. Great, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. I probably don't even need Mark 6 conveyor belts, but it's still good to have. Ah. That was deeply annoying. Something else I'm also going to need is... Yes. Brilliant. No. No. Yep. In fact, can I just connect you down to there for now? Right. We're then going to need aluminium casing, which we've got tons of, crystal oscillators, which we've got tons of, and computers, which, say it with me, we've got tons of. Let's just do that. Let's then grab all of the computers. No, I'm sinking the computers. Oh, wait, whoa, stop, stop, stop. Oh, it's all gone. I sunk all the computers that I need for this project. Oh, dearie me. Okay, crystal oscillators, and what was the final one? I think that is the final one. Aye, aye, aye. It's fine. I intentionally did that for intentional purposes. Very intentional. The most intentional that intentional has ever been. That sinking feeling. Wow. What do we think, chat? Is that a ban for that pun? Permanent channel ban? I mean, my puns are a lot worse, don't worry. Please just thank you. Yes! So you're only going to make 5 per minute. That doesn't really meet my expectations. So what I'm going to do is that. And that's going to end up consuming quite a lot of resources there. In fact, can I just start you over? A bit quicker now. Nice. Yep. Yep. And, yeah, we only need 50. But I wouldn't mind having a few hundred extra. That's completely fine. The next thing that I want to try and make, which I'm actually going to make in a very similar way to this, is going to be our supercomputers. Again, I will be fully automating this in the future. But today is not the future. So I'm not fully automating it today. Have you line up with that? I remember, did you guys remember the, was it the reveal trailer for this? Yeah, what? Wait, it was the 1.0 reveal trailer, and they showed supercomputers, but they showed it with their new, like, model, their new variant, and everyone was like, yo, you can make quantum computers now, but no, it's supercomputers. Although you can make neuro-quantum computers, but they're different to the supercomputers, obviously. See, this is where we're going to start to have a bit of a problem. Computers and plastic, that's fine. High-speed connectors, I've got 0 of them. So I'm going to handcraft them, and I'm going to have to handcraft them as well. I guess I didn't have to, but I think I do. Let's see. We are slightly distracted here, but I think this is going to be worth it. I think it will honestly be. Because after I've got these things unlocked, that's going to make my life so much easier. And also, it's a milestone. Like, we have to get it unlocked eventually, so if we can get it out of the way with now, absolutely we'll try and get it done. Most told self-light. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I say it's going to be temporary. Watch it be here now for a couple 100 hours. Wait, oh, wait. With you, we need a storage container. Or 2, or 10. What I'll do is this. Chuck you over there. Have this running along the back over here. Great. You're actually going to have to come into here, aren't you? So, we'll... Oh, yeah, straight mode doesn't work. Can I afford you lot? I can. Okay, curved works there. That looks tolerable. Ah. I was trying to get a boost from that. Didn't obviously work, but oh well. Wrong way. This is probably a little bit overboard, but it's still good to have it here just in case. I think. A swatch on your hotbar. Yeah. It's probably a criminal offence, honestly, but that's how we roll around here. That's how we do things. Satisfactory law doesn't apply to us. Oh dear. Okay, I'll upload that just for now. Regarding you, what's the very first 2 things I can just do? That's computers and plastic. We'll just get that sorted. You didn't know that was possible? All things are possible in this game. All things are possible. 1, 2... I suppose we have to end up going with 3. I've missed one apparently. Cool, awesome. Satisfactory. Couple of upgrades there, brilliant. You know what, I might as well whip out... No, stop. Where is it? Hover. Beck. Where have I put my hover pack? Doesn't matter. Well, no, it actually kind of does matter. That looks absolutely horrific. I'm going to keep it there. Let's then try and get some plastic, which is luckily very close to us. Computers, which I've got tons in storage. And the other stuff, again, we can work on in just a moment. See, this is what I mean. Like, the title of today's stream wasn't a joke. This is a bad idea. Because now looking at all the work I've got to try and do just for this, I don't know if it's even worth it. But we're still going to commit. Only quit is quit. Computers. So you make the high-speed connectors. What do I need for you? Please don't say plastic. I need circuit boards for you as well. Oh, this is not worth it at all. This is absolutely just stupid. Cable, quick wire. Circuit boards. Don't you also require circuit boards? No, you require AI limiters. Oh my goodness gracious. See, this is why you don't handcraft things like this. Okay. If we just do one thing at a time, it will be fine. So I'll get my computers, that's okay. I then want to try and move on to my AI limiters, which is just quick wire, which I've got tons of, and copper sheets, which I haven't got a lot of. I really haven't. I'm not making copper sheets at the minute. Well. I'm going to chuck you over here. Head first. Down the cliff. Lovely. Beautiful. We'll then select log iSteaks. Whatever that means. I don't speak English. Now, I know you're not going to line up. That's okay, as long as you just... Although, wait. No, you do line up perfectly. Okay, right. Computer... Quick wire. Computer quick wire. Wait, no. Wait, what? Copper sheets quick wire. Where did I get computers from? I'm still going to need them, but not right now. I'm at phase 3 and you aren't making copper sheets because I am somewhat of a madman. I've been handcrafting copper sheets now for the last 300 hours. And that isn't a joke. I have genuinely been handcrafting copper sheets for 300 hours. Not like every single hour, but whenever I needed copper sheets, I've been handcrafting them. Wire up factories? Exactly. This game's supposed to be set in the future. Why can't we have little robots do that for us? That's where I was trying to go. There's a game I was actually quite interested in called The Colonists. It was like a game set around like these little robot things. I didn't really look into it too much. I saw a couple of videos talking about it. And it looks rather fun. It's an old game now. I don't think it got many updates. I think it literally got 1 or 2 updates and then you just stopped working on it, from what I've heard. I still do want to try and check it out though. Oh. Parkour. The Assassin's Creed in me is coming out. There we go. Oh dear. Okay, maybe not. It's gone back in. I'm going to select all of that. I know we haven't really got much left. It looks like a lot, but that will go in, well, today? No, stop. It's not that bad. What else do I need? It was quick wire. I got it first try. See? I do want to try and leave that much behind. The rest of it we can take. I don't think I need much else. Computers, I suppose, we can try and take. See, this is the reason as to why I always store things. Because I eventually end up needing it. 200 IQ stuff. It really is. Well, negative 200 IQ, but still, 200 IQ. Just in the opposite direction. A game that I actually installed this morning, which I was not expecting to touch for the rest of my life, is a game called Battlefield 2042. I've been talking about Battlefield 6 a lot recently, like too much, to the point where people are probably getting bored of it. But 2042 is one game I never said I was going to go back to, because I just didn't like it, if I'm honest. But I've been playing the against bots recently, and it's actually really good fun. I've noticed one thing that ruins first-person shooters for me isn't necessarily, like, the game itself. Sometimes it is. Sometimes the game itself is just terrible. But it's mostly the people that play them that ruin it. And the game itself isn't necessarily that terrible. I mean, when it came out, it was terrible. It was. But it's been on a road of redemption recently. That's 12.5 per minute. How many do I need for this? Great. Absolutely fan-dabby-docious, as we say in... high-speed connectors. You're the last one. Circuit board. I do need more circuit boards. No, you're not circuit boards. Okay. Better at the game? Yeah, why did they have to be better at the game than me? Like, it makes no sense. In fact, I'm offended by that. You're right. Okay, you also require quick wire. Gosh darn it, man. That's a bit of a shame. Because you require 250 per minute, and then you require 500 per minute, which is just outrageous, by the way. Okay. Our circuit boards require plastic. Oh, that's okay. Luckily, I don't get frustrated by these things. So again, temporarily, I'm going to plop down something over here. I mean, everything we've placed down so far today has been temporary. Just so you guys are fully aware. Stop. connect you, connect you. And connect you over here as well. Great. Don't stop believing. Oh my goodness. Physics so bad. It's okay. Close your eyes and it didn't even happen. That's our circuit boards. I haven't actually put any resources into there. That might help. I've heard that apparently putting resources into your machines is actually a good thing in this game. I can't confirm if that's good or not, but yeah. Copper sheets, plastic. Then what? Nice, 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 nice. Copper sheets, plastic, quick wire, cable. Quick wire's already done. Copper sheets, plastic, cable. Copper sheets, plastic, cable. Okay, we've got this. Copper sheets, plastic, cable. But after that, we're on a roll. I don't know where we're rolling to, but we're rolling somewhere. In fact, I want to do one thing very quickly. A side quest to the side quest to the side quest to the side quest. This will be rather important, though. I'm making quick wire. But I'm sinking all of it. I'm going to stop that now. Fill up my minion. Oh, there's nothing in there. Great. My inventory is filled with just a bunch of crap. There we go. So what did I say? It was copper sheets, plastic, cable. Okay. Right. Oh dear. Plastic, which is here. I knew that. I was testing myself. Cable. I have got cable in there, but I've also got tons of cable out here as well, which I just might as well get. The tree concrete hybrid thing in your foundations? Yeah. We don't talk about that. That's modern art. Okay? That's modern art. It's supposed to be crap. So I'm going to chuck your face in there, chuck your face in there. Boom. How? Lastly. Bam. Okay. We are cooking with the kitchen sink turned on. So you're making 18.75 per minute. And you need 9.3. Oh, look at that. I'm not going to bother with the summer soup, though. There's just absolutely no need for that. I'm loving what I'm seeing here. This is fantastic. Although, where are you going? Oh, no, you haven't made anything yet. Of course. How are you doing? Ooh. Oh, come on. That is lovely. Wow. I am most surprised by that. This temporary facility. Why am I just moonwalked. I'm stuck. Oh. Okay. The supercomputers? Oh, we are. I just realized I need fused modular frames as well. How do I make fused modular frames? Oh. I know that I need nitrogen. So I'm hoping that I can go to a certain location today and get that all squared away. Spoiler alert, it's where our nitrogen is. How are you guys looking? You're looking... fine for what you need, I suppose. You will be lacking nothing. The only thing that we're a bit low on, well, very low on, is our quick wire. I can continuously refresh this over time, but as you can see, it's depleting resources rather quickly. That's completely fine, though. Because we should be able to unlock our next stage of the hub now. See? Progress. We are cooking with a jet engine. The high-speed connector manufacturer is not producing enough to supply this. Ah, it's fine. It was never going to be perfect. I just needed it to make something. As long as it's... Oh, hello. As long as it's making something, then I'm alright with that. Alright, chuck that in there, chuck that in there. Damn it. Where's the rest of our aluminium stuff? Well, it's not there. Our hover pack's in here, though. Which I intentionally left in there. Not by accident. No. That's a false rumor. Which just so happens to be correct. 3,000 wire, that's fine. We can easily afford that. Welcome, Mega. I thought you well, man. You've missed some just... Well... cheese. You've missed some absolute cheese. I've made this. None of this is automated, it just functions. We've got... radio control units, supercomputers... something, circuit boards over there. And whatever that is. High-speed connectors, I think? Yep. Yeah, there's nitrogen over there as well, but we'll be going to the one that's up here. Because I believe I also need motors and stators? Might be wrong on the stator elements, but we need motors, I'm pretty sure. And another resource which I should be making, so I'm not massively concerned by it. It doesn't fear me. Well, I don't fear it. No headaches today, nice man. Well, I mean, you might get a headache after watching this. Hopefully not. 1, 2, there we go. Because we are doing some stuff and things today. Some absolute things and stuff. Who's ready to hear Ada? Yay. Welcome, Mike. It was, yeah, the 17th of August, yes.
Milestone reached. The resource well pressurizer and extractor can harvest nitrogen, crude oil, and water from underground wells. Nitrogen, being a gas, does not need pumps for pipeline transportation. Fixit does not process most of your metrics, but I do. According to Fixit predictions, you are exploiting this planet with unexpected efficiency. They did always struggle to see the true potential of things. Nothing about you is unexpected to me, and therefore you are performing exactly as expected.
Thanks, Ada. Your continuous support is very continuously supported. I'm going to very quickly go back to my aluminium factory and completely stop the sinking of all of our aluminium products. Because I've now got 0 casing, and we're going to need thousands of it. Which is a concern. It's one of those things, though, as long as I just do it now, then come back to it either tomorrow or the end of today's stream, we should have enough to continue our... whatever we're doing. It was your birthday as well. Happy birthday, man. I would sing happy birthday, but I can't speak English. But regardless, man, I hope that you had a fantastic day. Hopefully with some birthday cake as well. That's the most important thing. Birthday cake. Love it. Like, any excuse to have cake, I'm fine with it. Like, I don't like celebrating my birthday, right? But things like weddings or birthdays, anywhere there's a cake, I'll be there. I need a good excuse just to eat like half a cake within a day. And not consider myself like fat feck, essentially. Okay, stop. No, you're fine. Stop there. You sir, stop there. Thank you. Okay. Have I actually got nothing here? Oh, I mean, this is fine. Like, this will do for now. But yeah, it's good to stop this. I'm actually gonna... Okay. Right. I'll do this then instead. I think this is a good idea, actually. This is a very good idea. I have invented this. It's called a dimensional depot. Pandabidocious. Have we got some more stuff over here as well? We have, but silica. Why have I got... Oh, yeah, I know why. You know it's going to be a good sentence when you interrupt yourself halfway through. You've already figured out the answer. Okay, you can just remain there. Hi, beam. I'm inside of the beam. Fuse modular frames, you need heavy frames, aluminium casing. Yeah. Although it said here that we didn't. Oh, wait, no, it did. Okay, right. So where was I getting rotors from? Because we need rotors for something. Is it cooling systems? What? Because I was handcrafting something that required rotors and nitrogen. What was I on? Clearly it's not rotors, is it? So heavy modular frames we've got thousands of, aluminium casing thousands, and nitrogen. So what I'm now going to do is make our fused modular frames. Have I got any summer stoops on me? No. Have I got any in here? No. Oh, great. Have I got any stored in here? If not, I know where to get some, so that's fine. Computer says no. Right. That's fine. Let's just store a bunch of these items very temporarily. And then let's go collect some summer sloop. I shouldn't need too much of this. I have to have all of this. I don't need that. Don't need that. Do I need... No. I said yes to that, didn't I? I need all of this. Not a priority, but I'm going to take it anyway for the sake of ease. Heavy modular frames we can get from inside of here. Nitrogen we just get on site. Okay, this is going to be good, chap. And we're going to need, I believe it's blenders. Yep. We shouldn't need two, but I can afford two, so that's... Where is our heavy modular frames? I knew exactly where it was. I was just making sure that you guys remembered. I definitely didn't forget or anything. No. No casings, no casing. I'm just double checking that we definitely have no casings lying around, because we should have enough on us to make like a decent amount. Plus the summer soups that we're now going to go collect from our biofuel sites. We've got, I think, 8 or 9 there. No, we've got more than 9, surely. 6? No, we've got 9. Okay. I want to try and grab 8. Oh, we need more summer sloops. Close. Ooh, berries. No more berries. Ooh, berries. Okay, now no more berries, I promise. Ooh, berries. I think that's actually the... Oh, berries. There we go. I think that's actually the last one now. I don't know why I'm collecting berries, because I never take any sort of fall damage or anything. In case you guys are brand new to the series, first of all, welcome. Second of all, I have never made any mistakes in this video game before. Not even one. Except for all the mistakes I've made 0. Right, okay, why have you got so much more compared to the rest? Oh well. Not anymore, you don't. Don't send me shooting into the sky, thank you. Two. 4, 6, 7, and 8. Who do we appreciate? I don't know. Thank you. Welcome, Jimmy. Hope that you're doing good, man. Welcome to the stream. After that confession, I know. Automate cooling systems whilst you're there. What do I need for cooling systems? No. This is the one that required the... Yeah. Oh, see, that needs water as well. I haven't got water. I'll make that eventually if I'm in, like, desperate need of it. I think as of right now, we're fine. In fact, Mark 3 minors... Satisfactory. How much are you guys? What? Oh. We can afford that? Yes. Oh no. It's 3 turbo. I've got to make turbo motors? No. Are you kidding me? Okay, how have I got 26? Deary me, old chap. 26. So I can make, like, 8. That's nowhere near enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, and just to confirm my depression. No. Oh, jävlar. Oh. Again, I've got a lot of everything here except for cooling systems, so I am going to need cooling systems then. That is a good alternate recipe. I believe this is the recipe I'm going for anyway, so I need to unlock it. That's really nice, in fact. It's 8 coupons for 50 turbo motors. We have got about 300 coupons. I never, ever, ever spend coupons on resources in this game. Never. Never have. Maybe once or twice, but it's something I normally try to avoid. However, if it's necessary, it's necessary. The alt for cooling systems, yes. I think what we'll start doing is getting hard. Thank you. Getting our hard drives. That was a terrible time to interrupt that sentence. And start to research for the cooling systems. Although I don't think I've actually unlocked. No, I have unlocked cooling systems. I have. So now I can get the alt for it. Okay, let's just stop, pause, collaborate, and listen. Do I need any of this stuff? No. No. I've got so much rubbish. That isn't really rubbish, though. I don't want it. That's pretty good, actually, for coated iron canisters. That's so cheap to make, rather than using plastic. But the rest of the stuff, I just don't need. Which is a shame, because this is so many hard drives that I'm just wasting, essentially. But the thing is, the reason why I'm not confirming these, or just, like, clicking on something random, is because, for example, let's say between these 2 recipes, I choose the screws. It means that the bolted frame is going to come back up again. But if I don't select anything here, it then means that the steel screws and the bolted frames aren't going to come up. Same with these 2 recipes, and these 2, and these 2, and these 2, and these 2, and these 2. So I've got, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 26 recipes that just aren't going to come back up again. Maybe even more than that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 34 recipes. 38? 34. There's 34 recipes that I'm never going to see ever again. Unless I confirm one of them, then I will see it again. Oh, my shift button's breaking again. Damn. Regardless, let's just try and make some of these things and stuff. What is it again that I'm making? Use modular frames, yes. It's quite important. It's good for versatile frames. It is. I've already got a recipe dedicated for that, though. Let me show you exactly where we are heading. Our dam's pretty much done, by the way, so that's pretty good. Let's put on the brake. Bloody hell, man! Thank you. About 3 to 5 business years there to actually rotate around the corner. I might not be able to afford this. Oh, we can. Wow, can I afford that? Oh, that is unbelievably believable for me. Oh, back we go. I was just making sure that the propulsion of the coffee mug didn't intertwine with the logistical elements of rocks. So I didn't do that by accident. That was completely intentional. It was a 200 IQ move. That's what that was. Maybe even a 300 IQ move. Have I got enough for this? We can afford this. We can afford that. We can definitely afford this. Regarding organization, we only need a couple of you, which I can also afford. Dimensional depots, absolutely going to need one of you, which I actually can't afford. Okay, lucky we managed to check on that. We're also going to need some motors and modular frames. So let's upload a bunch of them to the depot. We'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And don't need that. No. No. You. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's start by uploading you lot. In fact, I might as well get an extra stack, just in case. I think at the minute I can only upload 4 stacks, but in the future, after a bit more exploring, I should be able to unlock 5, which is pretty good. Next concerning elements. Power. I haven't got power coming out here, have I? So what I'm actually going to have to try and do, and this will be a test of my brain cells, is get my power from my starter factory round to there. But rather than bringing it around this side, I'm going to bring it straight through here. The reason being is because eventually I'm going to be placing down some oil extractors here. So if I was to bring my power all the way around there, well, in theory I need both, don't I? Because I'm also going to need power along here, so I might as well bring it round the dune deserts and then separately do it over there then as well. That sounds like a not completely dumb idea. And my pod returns. Aye, it has. How many of you lot can I afford? Okay, quite a lot. That's good. I believe the next upgrade that I now want to my hub is the actual Mark III miners themselves. So, also, this stream's taken a completely different turn than what I was expecting it to do, but it's almost become more enjoyable. It seems like we got a quest now rather than just building something. Oh, wait, no, I have got power coming out to here. I actually forgot I built this. Yeah, surprise, by the way. Wow, in case you guys didn't see my video where I built this, then I recommend checking it out. It's a short video. I think it's like 20-something minutes. So much velocity? I don't know. Because the gods say it has to. There we go. You. Oh, look at that. See, 3 out of 4. It's meant to be. Should I use some power towers here as well? Should we be a bit special? I never used these. Oh, a zipline could have been good here as well. Gosh darn, it doesn't matter. I think I've only ever used the zipline once. Can I actually afford it? Like, if I was going to make it. I can make... Okay, it's meant to be. It is meant to be. Let us go. Let us explore the horizons. And let us have fun. Can I even get up there? Okay, so I've got to stay holding it. Right. Interesting. Power pools, they are huge distances and great for you. Oh, yeah. Power tower. Sounds painful to my ears, but it's probably worth it. Really? Wait, so if I select this, Oh, see, now it works. Okay, so why didn't you work before then, you scallywag? Eh? Unbelievable. Actually, I know why it didn't work. Doesn't matter. Because I was selecting the power line rather than the power tower. Makes sense. So you're now going to go around here. Right, back to it. Right click. Like that. I've definitely got to hold it. Oh, look at that for distance. Bloody hell. I'll take that. Look at us getting around the world in style. This is just fantastic. Eventually it's going to go, but it's still nice to have it here. And you can then go how far? Wow. Great. Yeah, there is water fairly close to the nitrogen. Oh, dearie me. Can I, like, not break something in this game? You think that's going to be a possible challenge for us? Get through a stream without breaking something. Oh, slug. No, wrong button. A bad time to have a cup of coffee. Yeah, I could do cooling systems. See how it's gonna go. What day is it tomorrow? Thursday. Yo, look at the items! That was cool. It was like we were flying with the items there. How expensive are these power towers? I just assume I can afford it, but I didn't actually look. Oh, le mam is finished. Fantastique. If we actually get it first try, that would be kind of funny. I never normally do get it first try. Oh. Crap. I actually don't know what radio control system or radio control unit recipe I need. If I very quickly activate this screen, I will be able to double check. If you give me guys a minute, I can get up my editing software, my note software. It's going to keep on saying, do you want to upgrade? No. I knew it. There's a new version. Yeah, if I wanted the new version, do you know what I would do? Download it. Oh, well. So where would this be? This is most likely going to be in this. And again, we are looking for our radio control units. Yes. I believe we're using the basic one, but I could be wrong, so it's still good to check. And where would I be making this? Maybe for the biochemical sculptor? No, not that. Nope. It's gonna be roughly here somewhere. Shouldn't be for supercomputers. No, so it's not down there either. Radio control units. We're using quartz crystal high-speed connector heatsink. Is that the basic recipe? Damn it. Let's double check. No. So I'm using quartz crystal high-speed connector heatsink. This is not remotely similar. I don't know how I worked out this was better, but the math must have mathed. There we go. Jeez. So I want to try and head a bit more in this direction now. No, what are you doing? No, 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 stop, stop, stop. If I was to jump and face this way, actually go in that direction. Oh, that's pretty cool. Brilliant. Alright, just gonna keep on heading off now towards the jungle area. It seems like a lot of work, but it will be worth it. Wrong button. I mean, we have to get it done. Might as well just do it today. But we have to go up at some point here as well. That's going to be the part that I'm not looking forward to. How about this? We go up now. Down. No. Gosh darn it. Okay, so up there is just a massive no. Oh, but there's not a massive no. Yeah, we can go vertical with the zipline. It's relatively simple. That's what I'm trying to do. I also very quickly want to make sure that I'm definitely like carrying power here. I should be able to see that right. Good. Well, we are consuming quite a bit of power now, though. Bring you around to there. Gonna make it. Oh, you actually are gonna make that. Wow, that's a distance. So I believe this brings us to where one of the crash sites are. But again, if I remember correctly, I couldn't afford this crash site. I don't know why. There is some water down there in case I do desperately need it. Good to know. The nitrogen is just around there. Where's the water? That close to us. Regardless, though, we have arrived at our destination. It's going to be far easier. Oh, I've already got this one. It's going to be far easier to come back here without having to drag out the power, though. All I have to do is just use that hypertube cannon, and I'm here within 10-15 seconds. Must be placed on an actual crackling satellite nose. What? Wait, am I... What? Do I have to hook you up with power first? So there's 1,800 gas here. So 500 megawatts to power this? Bloody hell. Okay, so that was a nice problem to solve there. You're going to be 300 per minute. I shouldn't need more than that. This is going to look unbelievably unbelievable. In the worst way imaginable, just to let you guys know now. Looks is not a concern when humanity is at stake. Ow. Use modular frames. You then connect to here, you then connect to there. I've definitely got more than enough nitrogen, that's great. I'll definitely do that. Sure? For now, why not? Aluminium casing, heavy modular frame. Yeah, there we go. It's true, Mike. It is true. Like, if humanity was at stake, and then people were like, oh no, it doesn't look presentable, it doesn't matter. And right now, they are most certainly at stake. Probably all dead by now, I mean, to be fair. They're gone by now. It's taken me so long to get to this stage, they cease to exist. But you know what, it's okay though, because we had fun along the way. That's what counts, right? It's not about the extinction of humanity, it's about having fun. And I think we've succeeded in that, so I'm actually really happy with our progress. I mean, the whole dying part sucks, yeah, whatever, but I mean, it's alright, we built a conveyor belt highway. There we go. So you guys are now all getting uploaded, I think. Hello? What? I saw the items here. Unless you just uploaded so quickly that I didn't actually get to see you. Oh yeah, there we go. Right, so that is pretty good going. That's our fuse modular frames essentially done. I don't know how many we can make. I can always just keep on, like, refilling this off camera. That's not a massive... in concrete first, absolutely. Humanity didn't make enough concrete for my liking. I don't like it. No. That's beautiful. I love this game. I really do, actually. I don't know if I've kept that one hidden, but I actually do quite enjoy playing this game. So because you're now done, is there much else I can do? Turbo motors. Oh blood, it's just the thought of turbo motors. Welcome Pixel Perfect, hope that you're doing well. The sheer thought of turbo motors is gut-wrenching. I haven't unlocked it yet, have I? No. So I need 50 of these lots. That's doable. Yeah, we're 500 subs away now from 10k. I'm not doing anything to celebrate it, but it would still be a nice milestone. Already at 20. How are we doing for our radio? Only 28. I'm guessing we're completely out of quick wire. That's not good. How about supercomputers? 1! Oh, I don't think I added dimensional depots, did I? Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, there's no way we've made 1 in like 20 minutes. Unless I've done something stupidly wrong, but I just don't think I added a dimensional depot. And that's fine, I don't need a dimensional depot for that. Have some cake? Oh, absolutely, I'm gonna have to. 10,000 calories worth of cake. It makes sense, right? The numbers all line up. Or 10,000 cakes in one day. I mean, it might be my last day on Earth, but you know what? Worth it. Why are you yellow? Why are you casing? High-speed connectors. Quick wire. Quick wire. Wow, what a successful venture that was. But how much did we actually manage to make? Wow. Okay, not quite as well, but you know what? That's alright. I'll actually upload you guys to there then. I think I just took it out, but oh well. 4 stacks of you in there. So quick wire is definitely going to be a concern. That's fine. I'm not like upset about that. I might cry here and there, but it's not like a massive thing. More exploring later. Yeah, I know. Brilliant. Just what I wanted to do, more exploring. Right, so can I get the rest of you guys in here? No, because I haven't got enough super blinking supers. Gosh darn it, man. Let's chuck you into here. I can do the 1,000 steel pipes. I'm going to need quick wire as quickly as possible. As quick wirely as possible. That was a quick wire joke, by the way. Hope that you guys liked it. How are you already filled up? There's no way. Damn. Okay, in that case, because I'm not gonna really have time to come back here every 1 second, I'm going to get rid of that. That. Let's place down a couple of you guys here. Just handpick all of you lots. We've actually got tons of quick wire on us now. Like, damn. Damn, there's more. There should be like 300 something here, right? Yep. Okay, good. There's already 200 there. Wow. In fact, you know what we can do? I fancy a little bit of an upgrade. There we go. Free upgrade on me. I mean, isn't that satisfying? Like, imagine this, but like 30 times the scale. That's what we're going to be doing. There's no way this won't be the most satisfying thing I've ever made in this game. That's pretty good going, I would say. I mean, it's just going to keep on filling up. Yep. Brilliant. Shatter rebar in their face. Yeah, I should probably do that. Yeah. I know people keep saying, like, build a weapons factory, build a weapons factory. I will. But at the minute, I'm not even making copper sheets properly. So, we've got a few more things to focus on first. But yes, a weapons factory is something I may consider. By that, I mean I want to do it, I just don't know if I can be asked. If I'm being completely honest, I want to do it. Make sure you're full to the brim, then whatever's left over, I then chuck into your face. Yeah. Great. Again, maybe I'll grab a few more actually. That should be plenty. Quick wire is moving quickly. I mean, it really is. Wire quickly moving is wire quick. You, again, what were you missing? Yeah, I can't do much about that. We are making, actually to be fair, we're making like 66.6 per minute. We should probably have like a pretty good amount built up by now, don't we? You're fine, I mean, I just need to wait for you, don't I? Yep. I'm actually really happy with this. I mean, I might even smile, I don't want to jinx it, but you might see a smile on my face. Just kidding, I haven't got my webcam turned on. Yo, Mr. Red Cheddar for the Twitch follow. Thank you very much, man. Welcome to the channel, and I hope that you enjoy your stay. Thank you very much, man. I forgot my jetpack. I remembered, though. I did remember. So we are learning. If you guys are enjoying the stream, if you guys are watching over on YouTube, feel free to hit a like. I mean, you don't have to smash the like button. It's just, it's there. It does something apparently for the algorithm to recommend my channel. I don't know what it does, but apparently it helps. You don't have to. You don't have to subscribe either, but if you are enjoying the content, then you can if you so wish. We just do like a bunch of these streams pretty much every... Well, at the minute I'm streaming every single day. September's going to slow down a little bit to focus on some life stuff. But if people are enjoying it, I'll just do a bit more streams. Because, you know... feedback. If you're absolutely hating the streams, let me know that as well. Like, I can't change or improve without people telling me. Like, if you comment something like you've got a increasingly large hairline, then that doesn't really help the channel grow. It also doesn't help my hair grow either, so you don't need to... So you don't need to do that if you don't want. Yeah. That's all good, Mike. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have an amazing rest of your day. I never continued this, did I? There you go. All of this is going to go eventually, but not right now, though, because it's serving me a... No, what is this? This has been here for so long. When did I actually build, like, this part of the core facility? It would have been months ago now, I'd say. So that must have been there since the day I built it. Wow. It's a long time. Dimensional depot of the quick wire. That could be a good idea as well. rather than like having to upload that constantly. Shouldn't I be able to upload a few more of you now? I can, yes. And hopefully our hard drive should be able to be completed pretty soon. 3, 2, 1. No, okay, that would have been crazy timing. But how far are we actually off with the hard drive? 4 minutes? Okay, we were so far off, it's actually, like, depressing. You up, and you. I can hear stingers. That's bad. That's fine, Jimmy. It's okay. I'm not too upset. I'm a little bit emotional after that, but it's okay. How is it gone 5:30 already? And the thing is, we've achieved so much and at the same time nothing today. It's kind of funny. Because the plan was to finish the dam. Have I finished the dam? I finished the wall of the dam. I haven't actually finished the rest of it. Ooh, nitrogen. Considering the amount of items we are now crafting for the future, we are off to a pretty decent start. We've set some really good foundations out. Every other day with okay videos or every week with amazing videos? Every week with amazing videos. Also depends what videos you're making as well. And for the audience you're making it for. Why are you... Okay, you got too much, that's fine. There shouldn't be any problems here. You've probably got too much there as well, yeah. 1,700? Is that it? Fine, I'll definitely take that though as well. That will help us a little bit. Not a dramatic amount, but a fair bit. I suppose I'm going to try and chuck that over here. Oh, it's now equipping you. And I'm thinking, regarding my super computers, we should now have enough, hopefully, to unlock our Mark III miners. You're the one that requires the casing. You're 100 per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17 and a half minutes. This will last us. 17, that's crazy. You're fine, you're fine. 34. We're still not quite there yet. We still need quite a lot more of you lots. Quick wire, how are you looking? Bloody hell. You're not looking too bad. How about our copper sheets? You're fine, I suppose. Okay. 36 plus 58, 80, 94. So we're pretty much there. Let's just go get some more quick wire. And by the time we come back, we should have enough. We'll then try and get our steel beams at the ready. All the stuff I'm going to have to clean up off camera. Oh well. I want to try and keep this on me because we could be done anytime now. Keep that on me there as well. You lots and you lots. I want to upload that. And I might as well upload you. Because am I going to need this? Not anytime soon, I don't think. As long as I keep on top of that, we should be alright. So let's wait, I'm trying to think. No, I shouldn't need that for the rest of the day. There's our man. All guys content. Yeah. I don't really know what to say about that. Oh, but I do know what to say about this. Yes. See, do you remember when I was saying I needed motors for something? There you go, cooling systems. I knew I needed motors for something. That's the recipe that I wanted. This doesn't involve water. I can do this not right now, because I'm actually running a bit low on time. But that's a fantastic recipe to get sorted. I don't care for any of that. In fact, can I cancel? No, I don't want to cancel that. Let's get our quick wire. Here's where we're sinking quite a lot of our rubber and plastic just to make sure that our fuel facility is flowing rather nicely. And it most certainly is. Damn, 4,000 already. That's not too bad going. We also needed 50 fused modular frames. We've now got pretty much double that. Great. It's really great, in fact. That's very great. Oh dear. Ow. Perfect. You don't have a PC? Yes, that's the thing, right? Satisfactory is coming to console. I don't know when, but it is coming to console on PlayStation and Xbox. I am unsure about PlayStation 4 and the old Xboxes, but it's definitely coming to PlayStation 5 and the recent Xbox. Over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 3 over there. Nope. Oh, you got solid steel ingots. What recipe is that? Oh, I needed that. Did I not select that? No, I want that. That's... Yes, I think we've now got enough. Yeah, we definitely got enough. Let's do it. Why are you... Too many circuit boards. Oh, that's fine. That's alright. I do realise I've actually got a ton of circuit boards that I could have just used over there rather than actually wait. Plastic. Yeah, stop that actually. I'll use this instead, because the thing is, I've got so many circuit boards, I'm just not doing anything with. I might as well use it for something. Let's get the rest from over here. I believe I've got a circuit board. Well, no, I definitely do. I remember making them. It should be somewhere here. 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 First try, see? So editing even better. Yeah, mobile editing isn't easy. PC editing is definitely a lot easier. When you have the right app. Some of them cost a fortune though, they really do. Like, the thing is, with this YouTube channel that I've got right now, I am only just about making the money back for my editing software. And things like PlayStation Plus, which I sometimes use for content. It's PlayStation Plus just to play it online, basically. It's like $70 or whatever. It's something stupid. It's a really stupid number. It's way too high just to play online. My editing software, I think, is somewhere around like another £100 a month for everything that I use. No, I think it's a bit less than that, to be honest. But regardless, it's still not cheap. Okay, so we got nothing from there. There we go. That's a huge upgrade right there. That is gigantic. That's humongous.
The Miner Mark III provides top-of-the-line resource extraction potential, making it even easier to contribute to project assembly. Project part number 8, the thermal propulsion rocket, is the most complex project part of this phase.
That's how many I can make.
Requires turbo motors, and thus requires your best. Fix it, didn't think pioneers such as you could get this far. I am glad we have both proven them wrong.
Yeah, we managed to get this far, but we haven't actually automated everything. I've been absolutely just cheesing it. But to be fair though, has it worked? Yes. Does this mean that we get to unlock more fun things in the future? Absolutely yes. Regardless, thank you very much everyone for tuning in. Today's stream was actually, again, far different from what I thought it was going to be, but we managed to get quite a lot done. Which also means I've now got quite a lot to record for the YouTube video off camera, which is fine. I mean, if anything, it's actually a good thing. It means I've got content. I've got things to write down. I've got things to put into the video. Thank you as well for the 3 followers over on Twitch and for the 2 subscribers over here on YouTube. I think we actually hit the 9.5k milestone if I can actually find my cursor. No. See, sometimes when I activate this camera, it gets rid of my cursor, which is really annoying. But there we go. Lovely. And even though, yeah, okay, we did. Thank you very much for that, by the way. Even though today's stream was all over the place, it was probably my most enjoyable stream for a while. Thank you as well for the 14 likes. That is greatly appreciated. Hope that you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys tomorrow for some stuff. Yeah? Do some stuff tomorrow? What's even tomorrow's stream titled? Let me get it up for you guys. Rocket fuel. Yeah. Yeah, no, we can definitely do that. Yep. Got a good couple streams planned as well, which takes it up to the 25th. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, I think that is. So we'll see where things go from there. Regardless, again, thank you very much everyone for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope to see you guys here again tomorrow for some more Satisfactory pain. I mean, fun. Goodbye, and cheerio.